Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how to view the tide information on your Nixon High Tide watch. Now I'm using the black and silver model. It shouldn't matter which version you've got. The first thing I'll say though is before you go to view your tide information, you're going to want to make sure that you've got the correct beach set up for the information that you're wanting to see. This watch has 550 preloaded beach locations on it, and I think in most cases you're going to want to choose the beach that's the closest to your location, or maybe you're going surfing or something like that and you want to choose a specific beach. Let me show you how to do that first. So this watch has 2 buttons at the top, 2 buttons at the bottom. We're going to start by pressing and holding the button at the bottom. That's going to take us into our settings. So I'm going to press and hold it. And once you hear that beep and you see a highlighted version, we're basically going to press the bottom right button, and that'll take us to the different options that we can change. There's my year, month, day. Eventually, you're going to get to an option that shows you a region. So you can see here's the regions that we've got. Now we can use the top buttons to move down the list, or you can press the left button to go up the list. You're going to choose your region. Once you get to it, you're going to press the bottom right button. That'll take you into a sub-region. Again, you're going to use the up or down buttons to choose your sub-region. Press the bottom right button to select it, and then it's going to show you all the different beaches. So we're going to do Bell's Beach. Once you've got it, you can press the bottom right button. Once you've totally got it set, you can leave it alone, or you can press the bottom left button, and that will confirm your changes. The reason I said you can leave it alone is if you don't do anything for 10 seconds when you're in that settings screen, it'll basically back you out and confirm your changes. You can also press that bottom left button in order to do it. So now we've got our beach set. Now we can look at our tide information. So you've got a few different views on here. The first thing is you want to make sure you're in the tide screen. This bottom left button, if we don't press and hold it, if we just press it, that'll take us to the different modes on this watch. So there's the sun and moon mode, there's the chrono mode, there's timer mode. You want to make sure you're in the tide mode. You'll notice as I went in there, it also showed me my beach location, so you know that your changes took place. We can see my current time and date up here, and then below we can see the next tide information. Now this is what's called a split screen. I can see that there's going to be low tide at 1:59 p.m. However, you can also change this view by pressing the upper right button, and there's a couple of different options they give you for the tide. Now you'll notice that the current date and time has moved to the top, and now I've got a bigger area that is showing me the tide information. Again, we're seeing kind of the same thing, but we're seeing a little bit more detail. We've got low tide, again at 1:59 p.m., but it's also showing me sunset, where it didn't show me that on the previous view. If I press it one more time, it'll take me into a graphical view. You'll notice in this though, it's kind of different. We've got the time and date up top, and we've got a graphical view of what's going to occur with regards to tide information. So I've got low tide, then we've got a high tide, low tide, so on and so forth. You can press the bottom right button in any one of these to progress through the next days. You can do this for tide. You cannot do this for moon phase, but for the tide information, you can go day by day and see the tide information. Once you don't do anything for a few seconds, it'll kick you back to show you the next the next events that are going to occur. So those are your 3 different views for your tide information. And that's a quick look at how we look at the tide information on our Nixon High Tide watch. As always, I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching.